Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a data set to train your text-to-speech model. First thing you need to do is set the project rate to 48,000 because that is the requirement of the data set. Your data set may have a different requirement for the sample rate. You can do that under the edit preferences and quality. Here you can set it so whenever you add a new track, it takes this sample rate by default. And on top of that, you need to, it's just a handy tip to create a macro for adding this new track and makes selection a lot easier. So what it is that I have created a new macro called add mono select solo. That would mean I add a new mono track, which is required, and then you select it as solo. I'll show you what that means in a moment. And then you set the selection to start. And I've set the, to make it easier because I'll be creating a lot of these. I have set a keyboard shortcut. You can set it whatever you want, but I have done that as Control-4. You can do that here. And the keyboard, and then you select, you search for the macro that you created. You can see that I have set Control-4. We can see that the new track has been added and it's been selected as solo. And I'm going to be reading text from a small Python script that I have created, which you see over here on the screen. This is going to be my text data that I'll be reading from. So you can see that I've recorded. Now the next step is to trim the silence from this clip. So to do that, I will select this and shift home key on my keyboard so that everything is selected and I just press delete or backspace. I do that for the ending. This is a very important step for the data set. Not a lot of models trim this silent for you, so you need to do it yourself. What I'm going to do next is export these audio tracks so that multiple files are created. What we're going to do is press Ctrl-Shift-L or choose this multiple export menu from File, and we number them because I care about the prefix. I'm going to do that here. And if you care about encoding, you can choose a different value from here. In my case, I don't really care. So I'm going to press the export button. Before pressing this button, you need to make sure that you have unchecked solo from your last track so that all the tracks are exported and not just the last one. So you need to be careful about that particular step. I'm going to press the export button and you can see the export, the tracks are exported. You can also see them. They are exported in the right order, which is very important because you need to have the corresponding text as well in the same file name. One last thing that you need to do is rename the exported audio tracks so that the names are following the same names of the text files. You can write a small utility script for doing that too, but this is also another step that is required. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video.